So I thought I'd just do something a little bit different today. Obviously, we tend to do Football Manager content on this channel, but I thought, I've got a massive football shirt collection. Well, not massive, but it's decent sized compared to your average person. And I am always usually wearing a different shirt in a video, and I have usually got 3 different shirts behind me, depending on what type of video we do. When we did the United one, I had United shirts behind me. When we did the Championship video, I had like Leicester, Leeds, and Norwich behind me. And then obviously we did the City video recently where I had City shirts. So I thought, some people might think, oh, he has a decent amount of shirts behind him, like every video. So I thought, you know what, I'll just show all the shirts I have. And yeah, so this is all the shirts I have. Well, actually, not all of them. I couldn't find them all. But this is most of the shirts I have, split into 4 different categories. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. But quickly interrupting the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video and leave in the comments whether you enjoy this type of video or whether you just want to see Football Manager content. And if you do want to see Football Manager content, let me know what types of videos you want to see. So yeah, let's get back to the video. So, starting with the ones that I don't really, like that much. So we have this Valencia shirt. I think it's one of their away shirts. So most of these shirts I would have picked up in like a mystery shirt box, because I do actually like buying plenty of those. So some of these would have been like a mystery shirt box, or I saw it like quite cheap on like a clearance site. But one thing to note, every single one of my shirts is authentic. I don't buy any fakes or anything. Everything I buy will be, half the time I'm buying full price for like 70 or 80 quid. But I either buy from Sports Direct, JD, or off the official club websites, or I might get them in like M&M Direct clearance and stuff like that. So all my shirts are authentic. But as we're starting with that Valencia shirt, we'll move down to another European shirt with this green Werder Bremen shirt, a home shirt. I do quite like Werder Bremen, and I have another Werder Bremen shirt. However, I'm not a massive fan of green shirts, although the green and yellow West Brom shirts, some of those are some of my favourite shirts. Like this one here, this West Brom shirt here, is one of my favourite shirts ever. So maybe it's just I don't like all green, as you might see with some of the other shirts in this category. But the Werder Bremen shirt, it's not bad, but it's also not one of the better shirts that I have. And I could maybe see myself like not really caring if I didn't see it anymore. But let's get to the next one. With our first English shirt, we have an Everton shirt. Now, this Everton shirt isn't that bad. I think I picked it up like in the end of season sale from Sports Direct for like £12. So I do always look at those when there's an end of season sale on in like April and May. When the season's finished, I'll check Sports Direct and JD and see like how many of the shirts they're letting go for really cheap. And I think I picked up that Everton shirt for about 12 quid. So I thought, it's a football shirt for 12 quid. I'm not going to turn it down. It's not one of my better shirts, but it's not bad. But if I didn't have it anymore, I wouldn't really care. As for, this is probably the worst shirt I have. So this was in a mystery shirt. I'm not sure what club this is. I think it'll be mirrored on your screen. But it's FC Juarez. I don't even think I pronounced that properly. But it kind of looks like a shirt that like a school team would wear. More specifically, the school I used to go to had a very similar shirt for like table tennis. As I said, I'm not a massive fan of green shirts, so that's the reason that one's there. So we've got 2 more left in this tier. I have this Norwich shirt. So there is actually a reason that I bought this shirt, and it's because in FIFA, I want to say FIFA 19 or FIFA 20, Milot Rashica was like the absolute god in my team, and somehow I fell in love with this football player. So I bought Norwich Milot Rashica shirt. I don't think I've ever worn this shirt, but I just really bought it because of Rashica. So, I mean, I shouldn't have really put it in this tier because I would be pretty sad if I lost this shirt, but it's like I'm never going to wear this shirt. And I think it's like way too small as well. It's like the only size they had. But yeah, so just one more shirt then of this tier is another mystery football shirt that I got. And it's a Dijon shirt from France. I don't know if the colour really comes up on the camera very well, but it's such a a dull colour. It's not even grey or brown. It's sort of like a really dirty green colour. And it's one of the worst shirts I've ever got from a mystery football shirt. But yeah, that is the category done for shirts that I probably wouldn't really care if I lost these shirts. So let's move on to the mid-tier shirts now. Moving on then to the mid-level football shirts. Ones that are still alright and nice, but they're not really nice category. So first we've got a retro shirt. I'm not gonna try and think of what year this is from, but it's a Hanover 96. I hope that that's the right. I think it's either Hanover or Hamburg, but it's definitely German. But it's got the TUI logo. Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't really need to. Yeah, Hanover 96. I was right the first time. But yeah, it's not a bad shirt. It's quite basic. It's red. But I do like the fact that it's a retro shirt because I don't have many retro shirts. I tend to buy new shirts because then they'll be retro in the future. So, anyways, moving on to the next one is this Celtic shirt. I actually quite like this shirt. And I know I say I don't like green shirts, but I think it's more so that I don't like all green shirts. No one on the back, but it's a decent shirt, really. And I don't think I paid much for it either. So yeah, Celtic shirt's pretty nice. Then we're moving on to this Leicester City shirt, which I think this is probably the worst year to buy a Leicester shirt, because I think this was the shirt they went down from the Premier League in. But I quite like the gold badge and the gold emblem. I think that's probably what sends it into the mid tier for me. Because other than that, it's just a blue shirt. But I quite like the collar as well. The collar's a nice touch. Maybe that could have been going towards like a really nice shirt, but I don't think it's that nice to go onto that category compared to some of the shirts that are in there. Next, this one I was kind of teetering with on whether to put up to the nice tier. And it's a Leeds United away top. Now I quite like the pattern on it. It's kind of like a camo pattern, but it's a really nice colour. I like the dark blue shirt. So yeah, that Leeds top's pretty nice, but it's in the mid tier. But I was sort of like undecided on whether it should go into the good tier. Next one then, we've got this Utrecht shirt. It's not bad. I think I would have preferred it if the pattern went all the way around and didn't just have this big like black on the back. But I think this was another one that I got out of a mystery shirt, and it's one of the nicer ones that I've got from a mystery shirt, but it's still in the mid tier though. We're going over to the next one then. See, this one's a very funky different shirt. It's a New Amsterdam shirt. Now, it's not bad, but one of the things that like annoys me the most about this shirt, because the club that they don't like printing, I don't think, this club, and I don't know if you can tell, but like the badge isn't like, it's not printed on like all the other shirts or stitched on. It's sort of just like part of the shirt, and I don't really like that. But that's another one that I got out of a mystery shirt. Next then, coming back to England, we have an Arsenal shirt. Now, something that you might notice with a couple of the shirts that I've had a few years is that my washing machine has destroyed a few of them. So the sponsors sort of faded a little bit, but this one did have Bukayo Saka on the back. And the annoying thing about when I bought this shirt like 2 or 3 days before the Euro 2021 final, and he literally missed a penalty like 3 days later that lost us the game. So I was actually quite annoyed about that shirt. But other than that, it's all right. I probably would have preferred it if the yellow was more like this yellow, but it's more of like a creamy yellow. It's like a brighter yellow. But I probably would have preferred the shirt if it was like the Thierry Henry yellow from like back in the day, or like this kind of yellow. But it's still a decent shirt. Next up, then we've got a YouTuber shirt. We got #United. I actually quite like this shirt, and I kind of nearly put this in the nice because I really like the sort of the tic-tac-toe pattern. Don't know if you can see that. And it carries on throughout the back. And I like shirts that like have the same front and back and don't just have a big block on the back. But that was a nice shirt, and I did like that one. Moving on up then, we have another Werder Bremen shirt. This one's much nicer than the green one. I like the I like the imaging in the back. I think this is their stadium. Um, and I think this is actually a really nice shirt. The only thing that I don't like about the shirt is the sponsor, because it's just a weird one, isn't it? It doesn't really fit with the colour scheme. I think if the sponsor was like black almost, it would have been nicer. But it's a decent shirt, but not nice enough to put up to really nice. We haven't got many shirts left in the mid tier though, so we move on to the next one, and this one's a really funny one because this would like have mixed opinions almost. But we have this Man City shirt now. With this shirt, many would say it's absolutely disgusting. However, when I saw this in person, so I bought this shirt in person. When I saw this in person, I thought it actually doesn't look that bad, because I like the faded out badges like all over the shirt. It actually looked alright in person, and it's just one of them shirts that's completely unique and you're probably never going to see it again. So I thought I'll pick it up anyway, and it's actually not that bad of a shirt. But moving on to another Man City shirt, we have this one from last season, I think it is. This one's got the Champions League logos on it, and this one actually has a name on the back, Jack Grealish, although I think it needs an eye and it's a bit creased. But yeah, I do like this shirt. It's quite nice, although, like I said, not a massive fan of the green shirts, although this is a different shade of green. It's a lot brighter, but it's more of a summery shirt. I don't think I'd wear that shirt like all throughout the year. I'd probably wear that in the summer. It's more of a lighter colour, if you will. About 4 shirts left of this category. We have a Porto shirt. I got this from Classic Football Shirts on sale. I think it was in their clearance section. But yeah, it's a decent shirt, but it's nothing spectacular. I'm not a big fan of this sponsor either. It's just a couple of lines. Like, I'm not a massive fan, but it's still a decent shirt. And considering I'm probably paid about 15 quid for it, I'll take it, I guess. Moving on then. This was another secret shirt or mystery football shirt, I think. We got a Marseille shirt. Now, this one is actually nicer than some of the other ones on this category, because I like the gold, and there's a gold here as well on the sleeve. But the thing that has it in this tier is the grey. I'm not a massive fan of the grey and white contrast. I think if the shirt was all white with the gold like touches on the badge and stuff, I think it probably would have been a nice tier, but I'm not a massive fan of the grey. It doesn't fit well on the kit for me. So yeah, 2 more left in this tier then. We have a bog standard shirt. It's a Tottenham shirt, and Tottenham over the years have just had very plain shirts. There is literally nothing about this shirt. It is just plain white, and it has Son on the back as well. But literally, like, yeah, it's just a white shirt. And the thing is, though, I'd still like it because it's got Son on the back and he's probably like one of Tottenham's best ever players. So that's probably why I keep it. And the last shirt in this category is this West Ham shirt. It's not bad. I like the blue. I like it's not their normal badge. It's kind of I don't know how to describe it, but it's not bad. It's not the best. This was their 125th anniversary. I think they could have probably done better. I've definitely got nicer West Ham shirts. But yeah, that is it for the mid category. We're going to move over now to the very nice category. Some of the shirts in this category some of them could have gone over to favourite, but I just kept them in real nice because I thought I had too many shirts in favourite, and the favourites should be really kept towards the ones that I actually personally really like. So yeah, we're going to move over to the really nice tier. Right then, moving on to the really nice tier, and we're starting off with a really nice shirt. It is a PSG, I think it was either their 3rd shirt or their away shirt, but I love this shirt. I like the pink on it, and it's just like the blacked out logo almost. This is a really nice shirt. It's one of my favourites. I nearly had it in the favourite tier, but I moved it down. Next shirt, again, another one of my sort of favourites, and I got this one pretty recently actually. I think it's last season's Real Madrid home shirt. I love the purple on it. The purple's a nice touch. I like I don't know if you can see the pattern, but it's like the badges sort of almost. It's a little bit reflective actually. But this is another shirt that I really like as well. This one's actually from America. I think this is my only American shirt. It's a New York Red Bulls shirt. I actually really like this shirt. I know I said in one of the previous shirts I didn't like the white and grey, but this is actually done really well with the pattern, and I just like the red on it as well. It's quite a striking shirt, to be fair, and I actually like it. Moving on then is this season's Manchester City home shirt. I do like the stripes on it, actually. It adds a nice touch, and when you like, it's actually a really nice colour as well, this blue. So yeah, that's definitely a nice shirt. We're moving through these quite fast, actually. Then we have England's away shirt from this year. So this will be the shirt for the Euros this year. We've got John Stones on the back. I was trying to think of players I could get on the back of this England shirt, because I got a couple of England shirts and I had no idea who I wanted to get on it. Moving on then, this was, if I remember correctly, this is probably my favourite shirt I've ever had from a mystery football shirt collection, but it's a Boca Juniors shirt, and this is absolutely stunning. Like, look at that. Look at the pattern on it. It's a really nice shirt from Boca. I maybe would have liked if the pattern, again, carried on the back and didn't just have a big blocky yellow back. I don't know why shirts do that and they don't just carry it on the whole way around. Up next, we have the shirt from the year after Liverpool won the league. It's got the gold Premier League badge on it, and it's got Salah's name on the back, but the A is missing, because this is one of those that I've had now for about 3-4 years, and multiple times through the washing machine just doesn't help these shirts, especially with the printing. Moving on then, we have this United shirt, which for some reason I really liked, because I liked the collar on it, and I liked the sort of shield around the badge. So yeah, I actually really like this shirt, and I don't know why, but it's really nice. Moving on then, actually, I did say that one was I did say the Boca shirt was one of my favourite shirts from a secret shirt, but there's actually two more in this category. So I got this one from a mystery football shirt. This one's definitely one of the best. It's an Atlanta shirt. The only thing I don't like about this shirt is the amount of sponsors on it. I don't know why Italian shirts have so many sponsors on, but there's one here, there's one there, and there's one there, and I don't think there's any more. I mean, that's the name of the club. But it's got so many sponsors on it, but it's still a nice shirt. The collar on it as well, I'm not sure if you can see, but the collar on it's really nice as well. So that bumps that up definitely. Next is one of my favourite City shirts that they've done in recent years. It's the black and red one. Outside in the sun, this shirt looks so nice, especially with the yellow on it. And I got Alvarez on the back as well. So I like that shirt definitely. Moving on then is a shirt that West Ham actually did well, but it's not the last West Ham shirt in this collection. It's the home shirt from this season. Why do I like this shirt? Because of the actual like bubble texture. I don't know why, but it's really nice. And this one is, it's similar to the other shirt that I had, but it's just got more to it. It's got more life to it, and there's less blue. The sleeves are a lot shorter on this one. Next then, we have, back in Germany, we got a Bayern Munich kit. It's quite plain, but I just like red shirts. Red shirts are quite nice. It's got Bayern Munich's club name on the back. It's an alright shirt, but it's actually quite nice as well, because like I said, I do like a red shirt. Now this one, another shirt that I got out of a mystery shirt box, is so weird, but really nice. It's a Konyaspor shirt. Well, I don't know if you can. So the actual texture is quite nice, although I don't think I'd like this shirt out in the rain. It looks like it would be terrible in the rain. I don't know if you can see the badge on camera, but it's got like it looks 3D. Like, it looks like you could press the badge. There's like stuff inside it, but it's not. It's still like flat, as you can see. But it's really strange, but I actually really like it. I like the black and the gold, and it's quite nice. It's again one of them shirts that just has a block on the back, but the badge is what hits it for me, because I have no idea how they've managed to achieve this, but it looks really nice, and I like the uniqueness of it. Moving on then, we have another Man City shirt from last season. We have this blue shirt, the home shirt from last season, and I got Haaland on it. I got this just before the season started. And then it was even better when he went and smashed like nearly every record, because I was like, well, that shirt actually has some sort of meaning then. This next one then, this has probably appeared in a video before. It's this blue Man United shirt. And there's more of a reason. I actually liked this shirt anyway, but the reason that it's quite good is because it's got Ronaldo on the back, and it's probably the last United shirt he wears that like he actually enjoyed wearing, because the season after, when he was there, he obviously didn't have a very good time. So that United shirt's pretty good. Moving on then is this Barcelona shirt. It's an away shirt, but it's got Neymar on the back. Now it's a bit small, but I think it's like let me have a look at the size. I think it's like a kid's extra large or something like that. But somehow I can still squeeze back into it. But yeah, Neymar shirt from his Barcelona days. I picked that up from Classic Football Shirts. I think this is going to be the last mystery football shirt that I got. I actually like it. It's this Club Tijuana shirt from Mexico. If you can see the pattern on it, it's really nice. It's got like a Mexican skull. Again, like the Italian shirt, it's just a shirt with a lot of sponsors on it. And it's got even more sponsors on the back. Like, where do they even put their name on this shirt? Like, look how many sponsors are on the back. But again, the thing that does it for me with this shirt is obviously the pattern, and it carries on to the back. I have mentioned that I like the shirts that carry on to the back and aren't just a big block logo or block colour. And the last shirt, this is the last shirt in the nice category, and I don't know how this shirt has made it in here, but it's so nice, and I picked it up cheap from Classic Football Shirts. It's a Port Vale shirt, and it's actually, like, the sponsor kind of lets it down a bit with just a big block, but the pattern's really nice, and it carries on over to the back as well. But for like a League 1 or League 2 club, Port Vale, it's a really nice shirt, and I like this one. So yeah, that's it for the really nice shirts. We've now got just a couple more shirts left as my absolute favourites. And yeah, let's see what's in there. So moving on then, lastly, we have the favourite tier. So we've got about 10 shirts in here, I think, maybe. They're just my absolute favourites. Some of them maybe could have been bumped down to really nice, but it'll be some that's either they've got a personal reason that they're in here, or it's just, you know, that nice of a shirt that it's in here. But firstly, we have the most recent shirt I bought. I actually should have done this video like in a couple days time, because I've actually got a Borussia Dortmund shirt on the way. But hey ho. So I got this Crystal Palace shirt. Now I really like this shirt. I got Elise on the back. Again, it's a bit creased. But I really like that shirt. It's really nice. I like the blue on it. And Crystal Palace over the last few years have put out so many nice shirts. Which leads us on to the next one, which is another Palace shirt, which is this one. I really like the colour on it, especially in the sun as well. It just comes out really nice. It's not a block back, and it's just a really nice shirt. I really like. I wish I would have got someone on the back when I bought this. I bought this a few years ago now, but I wish I would have got someone on the back, but I didn't. Moving on then is the only Man City shirt in this, and my favourite City shirt, which is actually, I've just realised, there's plenty more shirts that I have that I just don't know the whereabouts of, because there's a Kevin De Bruyne shirt somewhere that I have no idea where it is. And there's just more shirts that I can think of in my head, but I just can't find them. So they've got to be around here somewhere. But it's this City shirt. Now, I love this shirt. I loved like the bronze coppery colour of the badge and the sponsor, but also the pattern of it is really nice as well. The only thing that lets it down a little bit is the block back. I wish it carried on. But this shirt is definitely one of my favourite shirts City have ever put out. It's a really nice shirt. Moving on then to the next one, we have this Chelsea shirt. This is one of my favourite shirts. This is so nice. The pattern of it and the yellow on it as well. Really nice shirt. Definitely one of my favourite Chelsea shirts they've put out. And I got Mount on the back as well, which is a bit outdated now, especially considering he plays for United. But maybe it's sort of a blast to the past, to the good old days for Mason Mount. Moving on then, I don't know how this is managed in here, but it's actually this year's England home shirt. Why I like this shirt, I have no idea. It's just really nice. I like the collar on it. The collar's really nice on it. Obviously a bit controversial about the flag, but I got Jude Bellingham on the back, number 10. I took a risk with the numbers because I bought these shirts about 2 months ago, or maybe a month ago. And obviously the numbers still haven't even been released yet because the squad hasn't been announced. but I think Bellingham wore 10 in his last friendly, and Stones always wears 5 for England. So I just took a risk, and that's why. So we've got just a few more shirts left then. This one's definitely like one of my favourites in the entire collection. It's this West Ham shirt. Now, this was their 125-year black and gold shirt. It was their anniversary shirt. I've actually had a few people want this shirt off me, but I like it a lot. This is a really nice West Ham shirt, the black and gold. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's got like these like hammers, like maybe you can see it, but it's just a really nice shirt. I am a big fan of a black kit, and with a gold as well. It's a really nice shirt. Moving on then, this is my favourite club level shirt that I own. It's the Barcelona shirt that looks like the Iron Man sort of material. It's so nice. It's a really nice shirt. And I got Messi on the back as well. I was very happy when I managed to pick this shirt up. I bought it from, I think I got it from Nike website and managed to get Messi on it. Very happy when I managed to pick that one up. It's one of my favourite Barcelona shirts. I just really like the colour of it because of the material it looks like. It always reminds me of Iron Man for some reason, but it's really nice. So the last 3 shirts in the collection are all national team shirts. So let's get those then. Ugh. The first one is from the Euro 2020 England shirt. This is one of my favourite England shirts of the last, say, 10 years. I got Foden on the back of this one. I really liked this shirt. I'm not sure why. I couldn't really tell you why I like this shirt. I just do. Because the year that the one that they put out after that for the World Cup with like the blue here on the shoulders, I hated that shirt and I wish we just kept that one. Next then, I've definitely worn this one in a video before. This is the oldest shirt I own. It's the England shirt from 2006. For some reason, this is just one of my favourite England shirts, and I think it's probably because I actually owned this shirt when I was younger. I think I was about 4, and I actually had this shirt, and I searched so long to try and find one that fit me, because obviously I don't have the original one I had anymore, until I managed to find that one on Classic Football Shirts, and yeah, I'm very happy. And then, this is my prized possession shirt. This is the last shirt of the collection. This is my all-time favourite shirt. We have the Argentina shirt, and it's got the date stamped on it from the final in the World Cup with Messi on the back. Now I paid a little bit more than retail price for that shirt. I think I paid £120 for that shirt, but it was more than worth it to get the date on it as well in the middle. And, you know, Messi on the back, obviously. Messi is one of my favourite players of all time. And to get that shirt was amazing. As I said, I got plenty more shirts, but I just can't find them. Or they're probably in the wash or something. Yeah, we got plenty of shirts behind me as well, the West Brom ones. And I have got more West Brom ones in the wardrobe, but we could be here all day just looking through those. So I just did the ones that are a bit different. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed doing something a little bit different. We'll go straight back to Football Manager content soon, probably within the next video, definitely. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, make sure to leave a like, and comment down below if you enjoyed this type of video and you want me to do it again. I mean, I'm not sure how I'd do a football shirt video again when I've kind of just showed the majority of my shirts. But maybe I could do like a football shirt haul and like review them, or just review like individual shirts if you want to see that. But yeah, comment down below what you want to see, as always, and yeah, take care, and thanks for watching.